How do you design a pitch deck business model slide when you're talking to potential buyers? Let's find out. Now, what about sales presentations? Now, many people, when they hear pitch deck, they think of an investment presentation. Some people think of fundraising presentations, and many people think of a sales presentation. Now, the good news is they're all correct because pitch decks are action-oriented presentations. So in this particular example here in the video, I'm going to show you some examples of what a business model slide could look like if you're using it as a sales presentation to sell directly to the end user, which could be a business or it could be a consumer. So if you're using your pitch deck as a sales presentation to get more clients and customers, then you would use the slide to help them understand two main things. The first thing is they need to know is how do they do business with you? What is your billing, invoicing, and payment process? Do you bill by the hour? Is it monthly retainer? Is it a salary? What is, or by the project? How do they do business with you? And the second question, of course, is, well, what do they get in return? What kind of service, products, or results can they expect if they invest their time and money with you? So that's why you'll find many pitch deck templates that have these pricing plans. Even if you don't have a membership or a monthly fee, you might find all of these slides. So if you do offer a monthly plan, then you can follow one of these slides. Now, I would always recommend use the rule of 3. Even if you have 6 pricing plans, try to narrow it down to 3, especially on your pitch deck. Let them ask you later on and you can tell them about other options. So keep it simple for now and just give the high level. So you'll find all of these slides. Here's another one with a pricing layout concept. So always make sure to change the title as well. These are just placeholders that allow you to add some of the content. If you're not sure, you can just keep it simple. Use a table for now to do the pricing plan. You can always fine-tune the design later once you lock in the prices. You can have them in any order. You can have them horizontally or vertically. It doesn't really matter. So you can see here there are many templates on the market that you can model. So here's another example where you can see that many of these templates are also using the rule of 3. So whenever possible, try to narrow it down for 3. Now you can use the concept even if it's not a membership or a monthly payment, even if you have a moving service. So this is an example of a Canva template for a moving business. You can see here they have different prices based on the number of bedrooms. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a monthly payment. It could be a package based on that. Here we have a pet training and grooming service. So different price points based on different services. It doesn't necessarily have to be a monthly plan. Travel packages as well. You can say we've got 3 different type of travel packages and you can give each one a different plan. You can do that for your services as well. So instead of charging by the hour, you can just package. You can say that we've got our basic plan, standard plan, and premium plan, and you can just have different options based on the pricing. So you can see here from the examples, this one has about 4 pricing options. I wanted to show you that there are templates on the market like this, but whenever possible, try to narrow it down to 3. And you can use your pitch deck really as a catalog as well. So you can start with that problem and solution, a story, and then you can show a slide like this one where it could be maybe if it's a food catering service that you're sending to businesses. Maybe you have that food catering service, so you wanted to show them what kind of food you have. You can put in the details and give each product a price, so that could work. It could also be for restocking. So maybe you are a supplier and you sell your goods to retail stores. So you might be sending them a pitch deck to tell them, well, these are the new stock that we have. What would you like to order for your retail store right now? So that's when a pitch deck could come in handy. It could also work for real estate, whether it's a real estate investment or whether you're a real estate agent and you wanted to show clients, some potential clients, you can package everything that might work for them as a pitch deck and send it their way so that they can pick what they like. But more specifically for investment properties, it's used. So now before we move on to the next video, do you remember what do customers want to know about your business model? Well, there are 2 main things. They want to know how do they pay you, and the second question is what do they get in return? So when you're creating a business model slide for the end user, the people who are going to be buying from you, they need that kind of information on the business model. So your action item for this slide, for this section, is really to decide if you're selling directly to consumers, then you would want to create that slide to show what would it look like for the end user that needs to buy your product. What do they need to know in order to do business with you? That's what this slide is all about. So go ahead and I'll see you in the next video.